Have y'all heard that today in 1796, George Washington published his farewell address and basically said, y'all behave now, coming at you. Well, butter my biscuit on September the 19th, 1796, Philadelphia's American Daily Advertiser published George Washington's farewell address, basically America's first presidential "don't do anything stupid while I'm gone" letter. Yeah. Washington explained his choice not to seek a third term as president, which was probably the hardest decision since choosing between sweet tea and lemonade. But here's what tickles me. Washington warned Americans not to let their violent likes and dislikes of foreign nations control them. He basically said, don't let other folks in their countries make y'all act a fool. The man spent 20 years serving this country and then rode off into the sunset like the ultimate Southern gentleman. He told us not to be slaves to our passions about other nations, advice that we're still trying to follow a whole lot of years later. Thanks for keeping it real, Mr. President. Ahoy, mateys! Yeah, today's International Talk Like a Pirate Day. It was started back in 1995, 30 years ago. Two buddies were playing racquetball and started talking like pirates for no good reason, and somehow convinced the whole world to join in. Only in America could sports trash talk lead to an international holiday. Now, here's your pirate vocabulary lesson. Ahoy means howdy. Avast means stop. And R, well, it means everything else. It's like the Swiss Army knife of pirate words. Mad at your neighbor? R. Happy about dinner? R. Confused about taxes? Double R. Best part, today you can get away with saying matey instead of buddy, treasure instead of stuff, and ye instead of y'all. Finally, a day when bad grammar's encouraged. So grab your eye patch and let your inner buccaneer loose, ye scurvy landlubbers. Y'all, today's Southern Goodness segment's brought to you by Bojangles. Let's talk about them, all right? Founded in 1977 in Charlotte, North Carolina by Jack Folk and Richard Thomas, who had a simple dream: make the best darn chicken biscuits this side of heaven. Here's what makes Bojangles so special. They hand-bread every piece of chicken and then make biscuits fresh every 20 minutes. That's faster than most folks can decide what to order. Y'all, here's some good book wisdom. Jesus called himself the Good Shepherd. Boy, did he know his audience. Back then, shepherds were like the cowboys of the Middle East. They were tough, dedicated, and willing to fight off wolves for the sheep. Jesus said, I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. Now, that is beautiful. But let's be honest, sheep aren't the smartest critters in the barnyard. They'll wander off, they'll get stuck in bushes, and they'll follow each other right off a cliff, y'all. Sound familiar? But here's the amazing part. Jesus doesn't just protect us from wolves. He goes looking for us when we wander off. If one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them, doesn't he leave the 99 and go after the lost one? Man, that's love, y'all. Leaving the 99 who are safe to rescue the one who's lost. So whether we're stuck in a bush of bad decisions or following the wrong crowd, our good shepherd comes a-looking. Y'all, today's National Butterscotch Pudding Day. Woo! Butterscotch pudding is like a warm hug in a bowl. Sweet, comforting, guaranteed to take you back to childhood faster than you can say, "Second helping, please." Fun fact, butterscotch got its name because it was originally made with Scotch whiskey and butter. Leave it to them Scots to look at the candy and say, you know what this needs? Alcohol. Though nowadays most butterscotch is whiskey-free, so the kiddies can enjoy it too. You know the secret to great butterscotch pudding? What? I'm going to tell you. Real butter, brown sugar, and patience. You can't rush perfection. My grandmama used to make it from scratch, and the whole house smelled like heaven was baking downstairs. Store-bought's fine, y'all, but homemade butterscotch pudding is pure love in a dessert cup. Y'all, let's talk about country music. In September 1988, old Keith Whitley was breaking hearts with Don't Close Your Eyes. Now, Keith had a voice that could make angels weep, but these lyrics were something else. The whole song's about a feller who was so insecure he's afraid his woman will dream about someone else. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Whew, that ain't romance, that's surveillance with a steel guitar. He's basically saying, honey, I'm so jealous I don't even trust your REM sleep. Most folks worry about their partner cheating in real life, but old Keith was concerned about dream infidelity. Were you thinking about someone else during that nightmare about taxes? But you know what? It went to number one. It did. Turns out America was ready for a love song about sleep anxiety. Keith proved that country music fans will relate to anything, even being jealous of imaginary people in their partner's dreams. Now that's some next level insecurity set to music. And that's all for today's Have Y'all Heard, because now y'all have. Go ahead and leave a comment if you're smart or smiling or hungry. Until next time, later taters.